Well, yeah, pipe smokers. It's the Paul Gilson YouTube channel, and I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. Yeah, live from Rochester, New York, in the United States of America, on Winchester Street, my new house. I love it so much. Yeah, so happy Thursday. Yeah, it's the 14th of August already. And man, in a couple weeks we have Labor Day coming up, which gives us a Monday holiday. I just might take a Friday vacation day and have a nice 4-day weekend. Yeah, my hair's all disheveled. You know, that's what happens when you work and you sweat and whatever. I don't know. So, yeah, so grab your favorite pipe, grab your favorite blend, and grab your favorite beverage. And let's have a smoke together and start something on fire. We have a great show tonight. I've got some things that, I want to share with you guys and girls that may help you throughout life a little bit. Just some little tidbits of information that I've used all my life that I want to share with you. So we'll be back in a nanosecond. Oh yeah, so we have a nice cold Busch beer here. Cheers. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, and then we have the weekend. I can't wait. Cheers. So we have this no-name Algerian briar pipe. Gorgeous briar. Let's see, one tiny factory fill. Over here is like all burl, and then it goes to like flame grain on this side a little bit, and then you might not be able to see it on camera, but right there above my index finger is a tiny little factory fill. So, and it has no name on it, no bowl number. It just says Algerian briar. Oh yeah, 368 is the bowl number. So let's set it on fire. Oh, let me tell you what's in it. We have some Galwith Hogarth and Company Black Irish Twist. I love Black Irish Twist. When you order 8 ounces, it comes in a bunch of these, and you just snip off just a little more than 1/8 of an inch, in between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch. You cut it off either with a cigar cutter or on a cutting board into a little medallion. Then you do a second one, and then you basically pinch it together, the little medallion, and dice it up. And then this stuff is extremely moist, and it smells like barbecue. It smells like somebody's cooking a steak on the grill. So you dice it up and then rub it all out. And then I normally like to let it sit for 20 minutes to a half hour because it is real moist. And to avoid constant relights, I just let it dry out a little bit. So we've got this here. Let's start it on fire. This taste, the taste I'm getting from this is like a steak cooked over coals, smoked, just barbecued perfect. That's what it tastes like. I feel like I just cut a piece of nice blackened steak on the outside, pink in the middle, and ate it. It makes me hungry. I haven't had a steak in months. We're going to have one this weekend. Oh, yeah. so, so I come home and this door hanger's on my door, and it's from a service provider that does work for my utility company, Rochester Gas and Electric. They provide the electric and gas services here. And they want to upgrade my meters because they're inside in the basement to what's called a smart meter. And the first time I heard about a smart meter was one of the older guys who's a welder at work. He said they tried coming by my house and installing those. And I told him to get the heck out of here. I don't, blah, 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 blah. I says, why? He says, because they have total control, They can wean your electric down, the blah, blah, blah. They can just go on a computer, shut you off if they want. I was like, well, if you pay the bill, you don't have any worry about that. What's the difference between somebody at a computer keyboard or somebody manually coming out and shutting your service off? And it saves the company money. They're making an investment. I think it's great. So basically, I don't have to call in meter readings. I'm not going to get a surprise like when I paid my last gas and electric bill at the property I had before I bought this house. It was never above like $60, and it was like $450. I was like, how could this be? Well, we haven't done a meter reading in a while, and you used more than we billed you for. It's like, that hurt. I was used to paying them $50-$60 a month. Then you get a $450 bill just after you bought a house. So I love the idea of the smart meter. We have smart meters actually at the machine shop, sheet metal shop that I work at. We have lasers, and they use nitrogen and oxygen in their cutting processes. And they have like a little, it's a little glass that looks like a rear view mirror on a car, and it points up to a satellite. And they can tell when it's time to refill us automatically. We don't have to call or anything. It's great. Love technology. So I got a bill today for my internet service. I signed up for internet service for the house. They said, all right, we're going to have somebody try to call you. They're going to call you, schedule an appointment because an old lady lived here. There's never been an internet in this house that I know of. No outlets for internet or cable. And they're going to install it. So they sent me the equipment. Well, I work in a loud factory. These guys try to make 3 calls a day to schedule an appointment. So I get a bill for $30 in the mail today. And here's where kindness comes into play. A lot of people will be like, what the heck? I don't even have service here yet. And call up and yell and scream at the representative on the other end of the phone. It's not their fault. So if you have a situation with a bill or something or someone you have to deal with, call them up. Use a nice, calm tone. Introduce yourself. This is one of Paul the Pipe Guy's life experiences. Introduce yourself and say, here's the situation that I have. And I was wondering if we could rectify it. And that's what I did. And I got a real nice lady. She's like, yeah, I see they've tried calling you. She says, I work in a loud factory. I can't hear them. And she's like, okay, what we're going to do, we're going to waive the billing cycle. We're going to waive that $30. Forget about that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to, I'm going to transfer you over and they're going to get you scheduled. So you don't have to wait for them to call you. I'm going to transfer you over, right over to the people to do it. And so I was like, thank you so much. I says, and she was so nice. But if you're nice to them, you got to picture this. These people in these call centers, whether it be your cell phone, your cable, your internet, whatever, your utilities, your mortgage company. These people get screamed at all day by people who call up pissed off. And it takes a special person to do that job in customer service. But when they get a person that's really nice and calm and talks like this and said, here's the situation, is there any way we can please resolve it? They go to the ends of the earth for you. So that's a little life thing that Paul the Pipe Guy has learned. I've always been that way, though. So they're coming out Saturday between 11 and 12. I'm going to have the guys run the internet in right where my TV's going to be. And then I may have them run a couple other internet slots somewhere else. I don't know. I'm definitely going to ask them, hey, can you please help me out and run cable up into the attic and then put it down where the internet comes out, just in case I want to get an antenna, a TV antenna. And my buddy said he's had them come out to numerous houses he's owned. He says, yeah, if you ask him real nice, they'll just do it. But they get paid per hour. They don't care. Oh, wow. Don't nail the stuff at all. It's strong. This Black Irish Twist is so good, but it will kick your butt. It's very high in nicotine content. So as I was saying before, on the 1st of September, we have Labor Day. And for us at the company that we work at, Labor Day is the first Monday in September, and it's a paid holiday for us. We get full pay and the day off. And the thing is, a lot of times my company, what they'll do is if it's the day before a holiday or a Friday before a holiday that falls on a Monday, they'll close at noon on Friday, and then you lose 4 hours of pay. So I think I'm going to take that Friday off prior to the 1st. I'll have a nice 4-day weekend. I looked it up. Christmas and New Year's this year fall on a Thursday, which means my company, which by the way, today is my anniversary date. I have 7 years that I've worked at my company today. They started on 9/14/2018, and they've treated me wonderful. So as I was saying before, though, Christmas and New Year's falls on a Thursday. So I know they're going to close at noon on Wednesday. We'll have Thursday as a paid holiday. Friday, the factory's not going to open. So that's an unpaid day off, 2 weeks in a row. So I think I'm going to take that Wednesday off, have the paid holiday Thursday, take that Friday off because they're not going to be open, get paid for that. So I'll use 4 vacation days plus the 1 vacation day for Labor Day. That's 1 week's vacation, and I have 3. I'll still have 2 weeks left, plus 7 6 days. And then I'll just have to make the other 2 weeks last from January till next August. then my vacation time will refill and I'll have 4 weeks instead of 3 weeks and 7 paid sick days. So basically 5.5 weeks paid vacation plus all the other holidays they pay us for. This Black Irish Twist is good. It is so good. I love it. If you like smoky Latakia and you want something that tastes like a sizzling steak in your mouth, it's mouth-watering, buy an ounce of Black Irish Twist. I told you how to prep it. You take the whole twist, it's almost like a cigar, chop off a little in between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch, 2 slices, you got 2 coins, then you dice it up, rub it out, let it sit on your cutting board for a half hour to dry out a little bit. I think I only got 15 minutes of dry time on this, so, and I'm talking in between, so that's why I've got the relights on this particular bowl. So life is good. Got a new water meter. I don't know if it's one of those smart ones, but they installed it just before I bought the house. I'll have 2 smart meters, one for the gas, one for the electric. I don't have to call in any meter readings. My bill's going to be spot on, no surprises. I don't like financial surprises. Get my internet in this Saturday. Then I'll be able to hook up my TV, my sound system, do karaoke. Life's pretty good. I wonder how well my neighbors are going to be able to hear me when I'm blasting karaoke on a Friday or Saturday night. They'll probably think that I have the radio turned way up or something like that. I don't know. Who cares what they think? It's my house. So we got a thing from the City of Rochester Assessor's Office today. They wanted to verify that all the information they had on my house was correct. And so it had a full description of the house with the square footage, blah, blah, blah. They said, we need all this information so if we ever go to reassess your property for its value, we have the correct information. And they have this listed as a 1.5 story. And the reason is, there's a crawl space in the attic. So it's really a ranch. It's a 1-story house. But they have this peak that goes up. There's a window in it, in the front, in the back, and on the one side. Windows in all 3. So they think it's a 1.5 story, but it's really just an attic with a crawl space. And they said I have some concrete patio that's 7 by 7 foot with a covering over it, and I don't. They listed my porch, which they said is 7 foot by 18 foot long, beautiful enclosed front porch. When it cools down this fall and winter, it's going to be great to do videos out there. Yeah. So tomorrow I have to call them up, the assessor's office, explain that it's not a 1.5 story, and explain there's no covered 7 by 7 foot porch or patio. It's not here. If they think it is, come and build it for me, you know. So they know what I paid for the house, $125,000. My assessed value is $66,000. So, and my taxes are like $3,000 a year before I apply for the STAR program. So I can't see them pushing the assessed value up to 125,000. Just can't see it. But you never know. Because there's no way somebody's going to pay $6,000 in taxes per year on a 1,000 square foot house. I mean, where I came from, my landlord paid $4,200 a year, and both sides, when you put them together on that house, because it was a duplex, he was paying $4,200. So there's no way. The city taxes are low, our garbage is free. It's great. I love life here. Well, we've been going on for almost 22 minutes. Well, I'm going to take a rest, finish this rest of this bowl later because I'm starting to get a little naked. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Thanks for tuning in. I love all you guys. God bless you all. Peace. Over, but not